Yeah, too close to my side. How dare you be too close to me? AJ loves you more.
That's harsh.
Can I start this now?
Yep.
Welcome back to Baked Beyond Belief, where we get baked and we talk about things that are beyond belief. I don't got much to talk about today.
There are a couple of minutes.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank Jesus.
We start with
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Lord, that Zach is on this podcast.
Jesus, who got us these microphones.
Thank you, Jesus.
Oh, that was Long and McQuaid.
Not sponsored. Unless.
Sponsored.
Unless they sponsor us.
Would you rather, you never need to, but you also never get to, sleep or eat? So you have no need of it, but you can't do it even if you want to.
Sleep or eat.
Yeah.
Sleep. Easy. If I didn't need to sleep, I would not
Yeah,
sleep.
so do you not get tired?
Yeah.
So you just don't get tired?
Yeah.
Sleep.
Oh,
Sleep.
yeah. Sleep. Because,
yeah.
food is enjoyable.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Sleep I also find enjoyable, but that's because I get tired and then I get to sleep. If I don't ever get tired, sleep.
Agreed. Agreed.
That one's too easy.
Yeah, that one's really easy. Are you also
Try
sleep,
me.
Zach?
Yeah.
Try me.
I said that before.
But what if you were...
The amount of time you waste sleeping.
Oh, yes. Also, Zach, at work, I ask literally everyone the teleport question. You're the only person that has I don't want this because I would skip time and I don't want to miss the time. Yeah. You're the only person that has responded that way.
Whatever. Doesn't change things.
He's like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Not like we actually can.
True. But I wanted to ask that question. I'm like, oh, maybe there's more than just Zach. No, the answer is no. It's just Zach.
Oh.
What happened, Zach, that you scared of missing time?
That's the most limited resources we have.
Time?
Yeah. Time is one of the basic things of the world we don't understand very much. Yeah, time isn't even technically real.
Yeah, you know what I learned about in one of my astronomy classes? Is that before the Big Bang, there technically wasn't time.
Yeah, time is only... Time can only be measured with movement.
Yeah.
And technically, depending on how somebody's looking at us, time is different.
Yeah.
So it's just all...
Yeah. Time only goes back 13 billion years. And it doesn't go past that. It doesn't go back further. What do you think about that, Alex?
That's pretty weird. The idea that time is only a thing that we made up in itself, based off of the sun's cycle, you know?
In a way, time is the most expendable resource.
Expendable.
Hey, can you please elaborate?
Well, we're spending our time right now to do something that I was gonna say that we call a podcast. I started expanding too far. you're like, expand on that, and I'm like, that we call a we are expending time on something that we consider valuable to us. Yeah. But we are expending our time on this. We could be doing something else and more socially acceptably done, or more money making.
But why does that make it the most expendable resource?
Because we're constantly using it.
I guess so. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
We could be using this resource for something else entirely.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That could be benefiting towards us as a being in any way.
You're right, don't believe.
Zach's I need to get out of here now. He's like, David Goggins, here I come.
I'm running home.
Yeah.
But Uber Eats, anything really. If you consider money the most valuable resource, then you will work towards that hypothetically. But someone who considers money the most valuable resource doesn't always spend all their time on money, right? I don't know. Nobody likes that?
Nope.
Is that just me high?
Nope. Yes.
Is it though?
There's people that definitely like money too much and don't give a fuck about anything else.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You go blind, but you see yourself 1 hour in the future. A third person camera, yourself 1 hour in the future.
How long do you go blind for?
You're just blind.
You're blind
for the rest of your life?
Yeah. But
you just see an hour ahead of time.
In the 1 hour in the future from a third person camera.
Fuck that.
So man, your memory should be your memory has to get really good to memorize a whole hour.
Or I can remain myself, not do that.
Yeah, I guess.
Then I'd do that. Fuck that.
What was this hypothetical? That this just happens?
How do you feel about if you went blind, but you get to see an hour in the future?
I
wouldn't like it.
personally don't like it.
Yeah, I also
fuck
wouldn't
that.
like it.
I would rather have the current circumstance I have. Because like in a way I feel like because time is a construct, if you see yourself and you are seeing the vision of an hour ahead, is that not your experience?
Well, it wouldn't be a physical one.
But it's going to be.
But would it not?
Yeah, it's
Because
going to be.
our most dominant senses are visions. So like if you're an hour ahead, would it matter? Like you're hearing, like
Yeah,
I feel like you'd get sucked into the hour ahead and it would just become your reality instead. And the audio of the previous I guess what would feel like the previous experience would just become like, it's like you're hearing everything late. So that would become its own thing.
Yeah, like I said, it's just one of those things where you would have to...
Basically, audio would be delayed.
Yeah, like by an hour.
That would suck, actually. I don't want that.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
Entirely different. How famous do you have to be for if you get killed, it's an assassination instead of a murder?
Assassin. I feel like to me,
when high-profile people
Okay,
get
go
killed, they're assassinated, even though...
I feel like assassination goes by the way it happened. I feel like you can be nobody, but if somebody like runs up to you randomly and like puts a gun to your head, blows your fucking brains out, you're
That's a murder.
assassinated. Well, yes, of course, all assassinations are murder.
Yeah,
but like it depends on the mechanism.
On the news, they'd be a random guy murdered.
Sure, yeah, but it's like assassination. I feel like is like a targeted thing. Like if it's a targeted murder, it's a assassination. Like if someone were to like break through this window right now and shoot you in the head, then run away, I'd be like, that's an assassination. Like regardless of your status. I feel like assassinate. I feel like.
Do you believe it's an assassination if like it's
if it was intended for if it was intended for you, and it was very targeted. It's an assassination.
That's any
so it was targeted. A person just decides like that guy's the guy. That's who I want. I shoot him. That becomes an assassination as opposed to
no. So but like there's like
someone's paid to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. If someone's paid to do it, 100%, that makes it assassination. But also like there's ways you can go about killing somebody that is very targeted.
Yeah, explain them in depth.
That's someone breaks through this door right now, shoots Zack, has the capability of shooting all of us, but doesn't. Just only shoots Zack and runs out. I'd call that an assassination.
I would see. The thing is, I wouldn't say, "Oh shit, Zack just got assassinated." I would say, "Oh shit, Zack just got murdered."
Well, yeah, because you watched it in front of you, but like when you like watch back the footage and stuff like that, and you see like how it went down, Zack would be assassinated in that sense.
See, the thing that's annoying about this to me is that it's all like a labeling term. Like we don't need to label it like murder or assassination. I think that's what irritates me the most is because like it's the same thing at the end of the day. It doesn't matter. It's
all murder. All I'm saying is if someone was like, we need you to go into this building and kill this one person, I'd be like, oh, I'm assassinating that person.
Yeah, I feel like it was. It's more like a murder would be like more random, but an assassination is that there's a second figure behind the person who murdered someone.
It's targeted. It's tactical.
It's more like
thought out.
Assassination, like for me, is like, for an example, you paid someone to kill someone.
Sure,
they assassinated someone.
A
government organization's been like, hey, you go murder this person. That's sending them to assassinate someone. Yes. It is targeted, but I feel like there's a second layer behind an assassination.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, 100%.
Right? Where like a murder, it would be like some random person on the street comes in and like a robber comes in and kills Zack and just Zack for some reason. That's not an assassination. That would just be a murder.
But all assassinations are technically murder.
Yeah. But I'm just like the assassination is the extra step, like the extra person behind.
Or like
someone's controlling someone to kill someone.
In my head,
At least to me.
Oh my god, assassination is very like a political term. Like,
That's also yeah, I can see that.
But that okay, sure. Go ahead, and I'll speak my mind after.
okay, so in my head, it's a very political term,
Sure.
and it has to do with like in a like presidential, like Senate, like House of Commons. Like, I don't think of assassination as like a necessarily like a celebrity term. I think it's more so someone committed to like some form of change, or they have like an influence on politics or like law. Like, I find like most of the time someone is quote unquote assassinated in the news, it has to do with something they've been doing recently, and it is very much publicized and political.
So, but that is because it has been publicized and political that you've only heard of it. Like, the idea of assassination is not necessarily because it's someone of status. It's because you are taking out somebody for a specific reason, and it is extremely targeted.
I don't know.
But you could argue that's political.
I think like
no,
if
absolutely
the
no. You
president
can't
was hit
argue
by
that's
a car,
political. Okay, let's say I don't like so and so's brother.
Okay.
I hire somebody, or I take away the hire. I myself create a plan, tactically gather the weapons to the point where I know when they're in public, and I go out in public and shoot them.
I see, but I feel like
that's murder.
Yeah, for me,
that's the definition of first degree murder.
But that's a tactical assassination.
I still feel like assassination is there's an extra step. Like
what is the extra step?
You just
what is the extra step?
So like even like famous assassinations, there's like I don't like this person, I killed them, but it's just like they were the president or something.
Sure.
See, yeah, because then that's where it becomes political.
Yeah,
like AJ was talking
they're
about.
Famous enough that you were murdered. It's just like if somebody just hit the president with a car, people will probably say he was assassinated.
I think if like
if
like Post Malone came out and was saying all these fucking social reform changes, and he was like the spokesman for it, and he's like he's working with the president, or like at least in forcing the hand of the president in some way, or like trying to create some massive social change, and then he gets murdered. I think that becomes an assassination because they're trying to change like the political aspect, or because like change happens at the government.
So, but all I'm saying is like all these changes you guys are talking about are what's only important to you. Let's say somebody's trying to make a change in their own personal life that's not important to you at all. You have like the idea of assassination and murder between you guys is that it matters. Correct?
Not to me.
Okay, sure. But you mentioned something that like matters to you, and that was your example for assassination. But
politically,
sure. But let's say if it's in a different country, it didn't matter to you at all politically, or whatever your ideology, you'd call that murder. It's all based upon your idea of it, and that's fine. But like someone else would call that assassination.
That's why I said I have an issue with like terms. Oh my god. That's why I said I had an issue with like defining terms as like specific things. Like murder is the same as assassination depending on how you define
it's squares, rectangles. All squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like there's a certain amount of famous and influential that if somebody kills you, it's an assassination now. What do you think?
I think if there's a reason that's greater than I dislike that person,
but like
actually no. I feel like if there's a tactical aspect of it, it's an assassination. For me personally.
They cheated on you. You plan out the murder. Is that an assassination?
Yes.
That's an assassination.
That's an assassination.
That's
100%.
The law would handbook describe that as first degree murder, but I think first degree murder is a smaller term in the grand scheme of things.
I think first degree murder is assassination.
Is more of an umbrella term, is what I mean.
Like we're arguing kind
Is
of
it a
different
separate
things.
law? Assassination or first-degree murder?
I think it's only assassination
there's
if
no
somebody
difference.
pays you.
Exactly.
Yeah, in the law, I think it's assassination if you pay someone to do something.
Yeah.
No. What? No, that doesn't make any sense at all.
Because
So
that does.
if no, it doesn't. If so, you're telling me that like it's only assassination if I pay somebody to kill somebody?
yeah,
Okay, so if I
by the law, that's what it is.
no, if I pay a fucking what's the
Hitman.
name hitman to kill somebody, I only get charged for assassination, and they get charged for first degree murder.
No, I think you would be charged
You'd
with
be conspiracy.
Yeah,
Exactly. So assassination itself isn't a charge.
We don't know the fucking law.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
like it's not on the back of our hand.
I'm
Alex.
just saying. Like
Just saying.
he was saying, like if somebody broke into Post Malone's house and shot him, I think people would say he was assassinated, not murdered.
Because he's not.
Well, he was also murdered though.
But wait.
Yeah, he's not murdered, but I would say like he's famous enough.
Yeah,
people
because
say he was
but at the same time, they would have to go through so much security and so many things to actually kill him. I would call that assassination. Yes,
that's what he just said.
Yeah,
no,
I
don't. No, that's what I'm saying. But there has to be a level of planning there ahead of time. Like no one just walks into Post Malone's house and just shoots him. That's not how that works.
So to Alex, it means planning. To me, it means it has to do with a greater social issue. To Stefan, what does it mean to Stefan?
Well, let's back up one more. Do you think Tupac was assassinated?
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not fucking.
So I decided just to like Google it quick on what like the actual definition of assassin is. The definition of assassin is essentially murdering a public figure.
Yeah. So how famous are you?
Yeah.
Before it has to be an assassin.
Well, you would have to be a public figure.
So what's the level of fame?
Well, let me tell you, Tupac was murdered, and I think it had something to do with P. Diddy.
Does he count as assassinated? I think it is.
Himself?
No, but
the court of law didn't care about Tupac, or it's not Tupac, Diddy at the time, but now they do. So I mean, like they're not going to prosecute him for that.
Haven't you seen the like gallons upon gallons of baby oil?
I love that his
why is baby oil a thing?
I love his lawyer was like, it couldn't be that much.
Yeah,
and it's like, nope. The court said.
I was trying to give it to Zach, like he needs the bait.
Yeah, so like, I think Zach, the level of public figure is like AJ was kind of saying, is you're kind of in
how many YouTube subscribers until you're assassinated? I think if Mr. Beast was killed, that's an assassination.
Yes, probably if Mr. Beast, because Mr. Beast is on a level.
Depends on the circumstances.
Like how many subscribers until you think you count as being assassinated?
Hey, Zach.
That would still fit. That would still fit my definition though. Like someone trying to promote social change.
It's a public figure.
Because by that standard, Mr. Beast is trying to promote social change. He's trying to make a bunch of blind people non-blind. That is social change.
Would you be able to pass me
by
a twisted tea
definition
that's beside you?
Yeah, for me, at least with the definition of what assassination is, by Google and in the dictionaries, is it feels like it's more politically based, like AJ said.
Yeah. So I'm like, how famous are you until your murder counts as assassination?
Post Malone.
See, the thing is, I don't know, like, because public figure is, if you say someone's a public figure,
right?
It is more politically driven. So like Taylor Swift, for instance, I wouldn't say if Taylor Swift, say for a reason got killed, I wouldn't say she got assassinated, I would say she got murdered. But like someone
until they started posting her, like if she sang something about social change in her fucking concerts and that becomes a thing, then it becomes an assassination.
Yeah, if she started trying to become political, like as in that form, you might say that she's assassinated.
But like, even if after the fact, like this is where it becomes kind of like gray, is because like during like everyone just knows Taylor Swift is a singer, but as soon as she like afterwards, like concerts and shit come out and she's just like, hey guys, I want you to love each other and I want you to I'm trying to think of something that's like not as controversial. And I'm stroking.
Toothbrushing and free pony for everybody. Vermin Supreme.
Okay, no, but it's like something big. It's like the war on Ukraine. Like you guys can't forget about this. As soon as she says some shit like that, I'm like, okay, like after the fact, if I saw like that was like her last concert, I'd be like, oh shit, she was assassinated. Like she was trying to make a difference.
Yeah, I think that would depend on if they thought that her being killed was tied to what she said. Because it's like they're like, oh, okay, she said like the war in Ukraine, for instance, right? It's like she talked about the war in Ukraine at a concert, and then she got killed shortly after. The people might say that she got assassinated by Russia, for instance, because she talked about it.
I think.
But if she would just had a regular concert and say anything and got killed afterwards, I don't think you would say, "Oh, she got assassinated." You would say that she got murdered.
Okay, so my only thing is, imagine these all very like high public figures, or like let's say in the military.
Imagining it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right.
Tell me something about them.
Mm-hmm.
This person was let's say on an air base in Afghanistan, right?
Sandy
sleeping in his bunk. Very high up level officer. You guys have no fucking idea who this person is, by the way.
Okay,
like all you hear is that like Canadian soldier gets fucking killed.
Okay.
Right in Afghanistan in Kandahar base, right while he's sleeping.
Okay.
Would you call that a murder?
No.
Would you call that an assassination?
See, at that point, it depends on if a government, say, I don't know, Kandahar is like, yeah, we take responsibility for that guy dying.
No. No one takes responsibility for it.
I think
they just get killed in their sleep. That's all.
It would just be murdered.
The army is political.
But that's what I'm saying. Is like, but that's what I'm saying.
No,
exactly.
I think the army is political.
Well, no. Okay. So Stefan says it's murder. You say it's political. So what is the answer?
If he's high up, they might say assassinated. Like if he's really high,
sure.
But I think it's still.
All I'm saying is it goes by status.
I'm really high, Stefan.
Like that's like it's all subjective to like what you think, right? Like I could be a fucking I couldn't be, but let's say there's someone very very fucking low in like a regional area in a different country who is trying to run for fucking like a community center head position.
Yes,
we would call that murder. But they'd call it assassination.
I would call it assassination if it's political.
Okay, so I'll give you.
See, my problem.
But the thing is, what is political to you though?
Army, politics, like anything, mayor, senate.
Say it was a general.
Sure.
The two ways would be.
What if it was a sergeant?
Okay,
so it's just high enough. I don't think. But like, well, actually,
what if it was targeted?
Okay. So we'll go with sergeant. We'll go with sergeant. Sergeant, a regular soldier in his platoon, for example, killed him. That's what happened in this imaginary story. A private killed him. They would probably say murder.
Sure.
But say if he got hit by a drone, like while sleeping, a country sent a drone and hit that base, you might say the sergeant got assassinated because a political entity went and killed the sergeant instead of just like a platoon member.
But what if other people died?
Then they might just say, realistically, if there's multiple people died, they might just say this platoon got killed in this attack.
So it's not an assassination then?
No.
I think if it's like actively war and any military officer gets killed, I don't think it counts as assassination. Counts as murder even because it's like war.
Because it's stuff.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah, the war one might not necessarily work.
Yeah,
but
you know what?
We got the.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll define it for you. Yo. Fuck it.
I'm ready. Go, AJ, go.
This is like the moving forward definition of assassination.
Sure.
President. That's it.
Only?
That's it.
That's it.
I'm down.
If the prime minister gets killed,
he's the equivalent of our president.
Yeah. So the president or equivalent of the president of the United States.
All right. That's
prime minister.
That's his fame limit.
That's the fame limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a hypothetical.
Please.
Okay, so each of you this is a skit that we may or may not be working on. We are not.
Yeah, now you have 1 month to do it.
Yeah, I got like a few weeks to do it and we're not even filming before then. So there's a skit. Hypothetically, one person gets to choose the result of the election rather than everybody submitting their vote.
Oh.
Yeah. So rather than everybody submitting their vote, it pops up on your phone. You're the chosen one. You get to choose who wins the election. Now, let's give our opinion in both U.S. politics and Canadian politics.
Okay.
Because I feel like Canadian politics are more applicable to us, but U.S. politics may be more applicable to the external audience. I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know what our primary viewer is. So, in this hypothetical, in the American politics, it is Kamala and Trump. So you get to choose between those. So basically, I'm asking, who would you vote for?
It's too late, unfortunately.
Well, like it doesn't matter really for the U.S. one.
Yeah, technically until January.
Yeah, I would have voted for Kamala. Just because
I would do the same thing I always do. I refuse to choose between bad choices. But this time it was like, I always feel as voting, it's like, choose how you want to die. You want to get lit on fire or you get drowned. It's like, neither.
But
this time it's like, do you want to get lit on fire or get hit by a nuclear bomb? It's like, one of those might be worse.
One of those might be worse.
Are you talking about Kamala and Trump?
Yeah.
One's at least instantaneous.
Okay, I will say
technically I don't know what's better in that situation.
for you,
edge of the nuclear bomb, center of the nuclear.
Yeah.
For US, I would wholeheartedly vote Trump.
Really?
I would pick Trump over.
Wait, Zach, do you think that the U.S. is going to get hit by a nuclear bomb?
No. He was explaining how he sees politics.
None of them. I don't vote because I refuse to choose between bad choices, and there's no point.
Of course. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
You can always abstain.
Yeah, I know. I really should actively abstain and write that on the vote, but they don't give a shit about that either.
Yeah, because like that has to win to actually change something. And I don't think most people will be let that you get abstain from voting.
So I think if a random person got to choose who the president was, they should pick themselves.
That's fair.
It's not arguably, if they only have the regular two-party choices.
Yes,
it's arguably more fair because it's a random selection instead of group selection, but it effectively the same.
I find that would be interesting if you could just like, all right, instead of like the parties choosing one person every 4 years randomly chosen to be the president of the United States.
So there's
that'd be wild.
There's like a proposed political system, and none of them are perfect, but it's like jury duty where they get like 13 random people, and then they're in charge.
Oh shit,
that'd
be crazy.
Way harder to like buy somebody off because you have to buy off 13 people.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
They also wouldn't get anything done.
I realized like that question was super duper political, and so was our last things that we were talking about. So I'm gonna switch it entirely because I don't know if everyone is watching likes political things because political.
Hey, this is our political podcast.
No, it's not. It is baked beyond belief, and the main thing about baked beyond belief is that we are baked and it is beyond belief.
Well, yeah, exactly. This hypothetical is way beyond belief.
You have a button. When you press it, it does something. What does yours do?
What? There's a button?
You have a button. You have a button, and it does literally anything. What does your button do?
Grant me a wish. And every time?
Yeah, how many times do you get to press the button?
You get to press it as many times as you want, but like that is your button, and this is what it does.
Anybody who presses it is in perfect health, and I've solved healthcare.
Sure.
Yeah, every time.
But only every time you press it.
Yeah.
That's your thing?
I would open up a medical practice where I knock people unconscious and make them press the button and cure people randomly, and then probably get killed for it.
You know
killed for the button.
Yeah. It's too powerful.
Now, real question, does this button only work for you?
Everyone has a button.
Everyone has a button.
Everyone has a button.
The world's super down. The world's gone. The world is
somewhere safe.
Yeah.
Everyone has a button that they get to choose from. And they get one choice ever.
Always the best thing for the moment.
What do you want? Like right now, you have a button. Everyone else has a button. You know that. You know that for a fact. Everyone has a button, and they've already chosen at this time in your life. Like they've chosen. You don't get to know what they chose. You don't get to research. You get to choose.
Sir, are you the last person with your button?
No comment. Like you don't know.
My button would be able to make a plane of existence that I'd be able to exist in and travel back and forth between the planes of existence just in case if the world explodes, with everyone having a fucking button that can do whatever they want.
If that was the question,
Stefan, nothing changes for Stefan. So
Yeah, I have this power.
Stefan remains the same in this existence where no one has buttons. Okay, next person.
Yeah, literally.
Everybody got a button, and I knew
I would hold on to the button to the point where I absolutely need it, and then I would go back like 15 seconds to the point where I needed.
What?
Okay. So in a life or death situation, I would hold on to it, and then I would hit it at the last second when I thought I was going to die. I'd go back 15 seconds to understand what was happening, and then I would take that threat or person out.
What if 15 seconds isn't long enough?
1 second. So Alex's choice is go back 15 seconds. He could have went back any amount of time whatsoever, but he chose 15 seconds. I just want to say that is Alex's superpower.
Yes.
He hits a button and he goes back 15 seconds.
Yes, that's correct.
Never more, never less. Just 15 seconds.
I don't regret anything of my life.
15 seconds, like he could have been murdered by the time he reached the button in his pocket.
But at the same time, if I knew I was going to get murdered, I would hit the button. I'd go back 15 seconds prior to where I could stop that threat.
But what if you didn't get to the button until 14 seconds and then it's like a split second reaction? You don't have enough time.
What do you mean? I'm asking to go back 15 seconds.
30 seconds. Just say 30.
Sure. I'll go back 30 seconds.
Okay, better.
Great.
In a world where everybody gets a button, I would instruct my button to give me whatever I need most right now, and then just hammer it until nothing shows up.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then like everything just goes. I feel like at a certain point, everything would just go. Whoop. What if your button disappeared when you did that?
Well, then
I guess that would go against the
whole point of the button.
Yeah, like you need a life where you don't have a button and everyone else has a button.
I don't understand.
Immediately it disappears. You don't need it.
I guess everything's fine then, because if it gave me everything I needed and it was nothing, then everything's fine.
Yeah, at that moment. So,
yeah.
What about you, AJ?
Me?
Yeah.
What's your button?
What is your button?
My button makes a very funny farty noise.
At the last second.
What was the company that had the easy buttons?
I don't know what the company's called, but
I don't know. But they have those, right?
Yes, they have a fart button.
Ah, fuck yes.
All right.
I'm achievable. You guys got nothing on me. No, I'm just kidding.
You know what to get AJ for Christmas?
Okay,
fart button.
Let's play Monkey Paw. Do you know Monkey Paw?
Yes, I know Monkey Paw.
Explain it.
So Monkey Paw is, for example, I come up with a wish, right? Like I wish for $1 billion. AJ comes up now with a situation where he is like the evil genie or the evil pixie, or like a Monkey Paw, where like I have $1 billion, like I wish for $1 billion or like the most money in the world, and AJ would be like, okay, now literally everyone in the world doesn't have money except for you, and money is not worthless because only you have money. Or the world changes to the bartering system and money is useless, or something along those lines. Money can only be made out of the gold now. Okay, here you go. Here's billions of dollars. Right, like you just change. Like you are like the evil genie, evil pixie, Monkey Paw, coming up with the consequence of the wish.
Yes. The next. So we're gonna play to our left. So Stefan says something. Actually, Zach says something. We're going to go the opposite way. Zach says something. Stefan needs to come up with something to counter it. Alex needs to come up with something to counter it. Then I need to come up with something to counter it. And then I say mine. Zach comes up with something to counter it.
To counter it.
To basically make your wish worthless. So, or negative now.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, like your wish becomes something that is fucked up.
Right.
Okay. We'll start where we began. I no longer have the need or desire to sleep.
You have that's what you wish. I wish that you
don't need to sleep, and I don't want to sleep either.
Your body still deteriorates like you weren't sleeping before. You don't feel tired, but your body, but your body still. You wish that you don't need to sleep anymore.
I don't need to, and I don't want to either.
Yeah, but your body still deteriorates like you were not sleeping this entire time.
That means I would need to sleep.
No, because you can't. Because you don't need to sleep. Like you can't sleep, but your body still deteriorates.
So you're saying I do need to sleep, even though I said I don't need to sleep.
Yeah.
Well, then the wish didn't work.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, no, so like
because he started off saying that he
I
like
don't need it.
yeah he
and
doesn't
I
need
also
it at
don't
all.
want to.
you don't want to.
I don't need to, and I don't
Yes.
want to.
You don't need to. You don't want to.
But for every day you go without sleep, you grow an extra nipple.
That's a good one, actually.
Would you still take it?
No,
Well, it's not even. Will you still take it?
that's
It's
too
like
many
that's
nipples
just
so
the
fast.
example. Well, like okay, so you don't need to, and you don't want to.
I think that's a fun way
I
to
still
do
feel
it.
like
I feel like that's
you
a
can
fun way to
still
do
say
it, though.
that your body would deteriorate like you didn't sleep
No, you just grow.
because you don't need to, and you don't want to. And you don't need to.
You don't need to. You don't want to.
but your body still deteriorates.
But your body grows an extra nipple.
See, like I'm going monkey paw like actual evil things, and AJ's going over here like funny things.
But like, if I said I don't need to, and you just go, oh, but you still get all the bad effects. Like if you still needed to, that like then I still need to.
The reason why I say that's bad for what you said is because you said I don't need to, and I won't want to.
Yeah,
so
I
like
I don't have the need or desire to sleep.
yes, but because of the desire bit, you won't desire to sleep even if your body is still deteriorating.
But I said I don't need to, so it should not negatively affect me to not sleep. But AJ's, where I also grow extra nipples, is that one's a good one.
That
Yours
was
is just
terrible
like,
for him.
your wish doesn't work.
Your wish works, but you fucking
Well,
become a deformed freak.
that was the I thought the whole point of it, like the monkey paw, because monkey paws is supposed to be like evil things, not funny things.
No, it's not. It's not
But no,
necessary.
it's just your
but like
thing was-
like growing extra nipples isn't funny. Ask everybody who has an extra nipple.
I
I think it's pretty funny.
in
but
this situation, it's funny.
20% of people have an extra nipple.
Yeah, like in this situation, it's kind of funny. But,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
Every
but-
time I've seen this on like TikTok and other YouTube channels, it's like it gets pretty
No,
dark.
the problem is not that yours is dark. The problem is yours is just like, and your
fuck
wish
off.
doesn't work, which is
Well, like it's like you said, it's like I don't need sleep, and you won't want to sleep.
yeah.
Right? You
You
don't.
just said, and not sleeping still makes you feel bad, which
No. It's like it doesn't. Like you're still gonna feel fine, but your body deteriorates. Like you haven't
which means
slept.
I still need sleep.
Stefan.
Yeah, but like it's a
But
negative thing of
I
what you
actively
want.
wished for not
Seven.
needing to sleep, and he's like, but you still need to, which is
Stefan.
Sucks to suck,
it's
doesn't
just a not which
Se-
doesn't count.
Stefan.
What?
What's your wish? Wait,
I wish
Stefan's going
world
on.
peace.
And everybody's dead.
Oh,
How
yeah.
dare you, Stefan? Kill everyone.
Yeah. Like
That's
that.
all-
That is the
Say-
like that is the
say-
negative. Everyone's still dead.
Is that your monkey paw?
I don't know.
Alex.
It's supposed to be Alex.
Yeah, Alex, you have to come up with a monkey paw. He
To
wishes
what?
for world peace. What
The
is
world changes
what is
into a
the
peace
what
symbol,
is the
and people can't survive
negative?
anymore.
The negative world peace.
Yeah. What is the his monkey paw wish? You have to come up where it becomes a negative. It can be funny, it cannot be funny.
So his monkey paw wish is world peace.
Yeah.
world peace.
Right. Okay.
And then he has to decide after your negative if he still wants it.
Well, no, the monkey paw is supposed to be like you used it.
So is
Yeah. No, I'm saying I'm just saying like you have to decide if you would still use it after his monkey paw.
so there is
That's
no
not really
differencing of
monkey paw.
opinions, right?
Yeah. Huh?
Everybody agrees on the same opinion.
Oh, okay. So everyone just agrees on the same opinion.
Right. Well, if there's world peace, then right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
That's what's the bad part.
there is no.
What's the bad part?
The bad part is that there's no cultural difference. Then,
Everybody's Jerry.
So everyone just thinks the same.
of course. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
everybody's exactly the same
if there's no
person. Okay.
difference, if
Okay.
there's no cultural difference, then yes.
I'm not entirely sure where I see the bad
He's
part.
saying
of
like
this, but-
everybody's exactly the same person.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, like a
there-
hive mind?
Yeah. There
That's-
is nothing. There is
No difference.
no difference. There is no one bringing anything new to society. There is no
Digressing. There's no
digressing. There is no progressing. There is no nothing.
Okay.
Everybody's the same thing because
Sure.
because there's 100% world peace at all times.
I think every person would want that in that hypothetical, and I would take that if I was in Stefan's
Yeah,
position.
also, I think
Sure.
I would also do that. I'd be like, okay, if everyone, if our society just
But
becomes a
I
hive
think
mind,
I think that's what makes our
If everyone-
society better.
If everyone
Personally.
becomes Stefan,
if everyone just thinks like I do.
Stefan's gotta fuck Stefan.
If everyone becomes Stefan, then there will always be a 15-minute handicap to wherever you need to go to shower.
Yep.
Because whenever you get there to pick him up, he's always in the shower.
I think you know what? Personally, I think a 15-minute delayed Stefan would be understanding of that wholeheartedly.
If everyone is all of a sudden started thinking like I did, sure.
This is bullshit. I hate this game.
I think everyone would be like, "Oh, Stefan's taking some time. Oh, don't worry, Stefan. You can take your time."
All right, Alex, what you wish?
What's your wish?
My
Daddy.
wish.
I got a counter.
I have one more for world peace. You wish for world peace, and you literally just a clump of dirt shows up because you have a piece of the world.
I wish
That'd be
that
pretty good, yeah.
everybody would listen to each other.
Everybody hears everybody at all times.
Wait. Zach's
No,
thing.
that's not what I said.
Zach's,
No, that's what exactly you asked for.
Zach's thing. Every time I travel, I would sprinkle a little piece in a different spot, and I would hope for the best.
You know what? No. I wish that everywhere I took a shit has been mapped on a map so I can see everywhere I shit. Is that what you fucking want? I was
a solid
honestly
wish. I don't think
honestly
there's
like
much
hoping for world peace, but fuck you guys.
Honestly,
I just want to know where all my shits are. I just want to know where every turd has fucking laid their last fucking lay.
Every time you shit,
Wait.
you remember the experience and smell of every single place you
Yes,
shit.
but I also want to know where they ended up.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like you remember.
That's his monkey
That's
pocket.
it.
that's
That's
the
it. That's
like,
it. That's all I want to know.
You
Fuck it.
remember,
Fuck world peace.
smell, and feel every shit you've taken every
Yep.
time you shit.
I
Yeah,
think that
great.
one's fine. I think the monkey lets him
You
have
like
the
that?
shit now.
But
I want to feel the
can I say?
shit.
Can
I
I
want to
say?
feel the shit of 1,000 shits
Can I say my part?
coming out of my asshole, and then I want to know where they all are.
Yeah.
I got a better
Like
one.
my children.
I got a better one.
That's what I fucking want.
I got a better one.
I feel like that would be awful.
I got a
Well-
better. I got a better one to Alex.
Okay.
That's what
Okay,
you fucking
Jay.
backed me into a corner for.
I don't
So
know, apparently.
go fuck yourself, Stefan.
Some people like it.
Please,
Well, some people
please,
do like the anus being fiddled.
please, please.
AJ, what do
Your
you?
turn.
What's your monkey paw comeback for?
For Alex,
Wanting the shit.
Alex wanting to know everywhere he shit ever.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I want to know where they all ended up.
Well, each time the memory gets saved to you, there's a picture at your worst posted on social media, and everyone sees it.
Easy. I don't post anything on my social media.
No,
No,
that's
it's
that's
magically
okay. It's done
posted.
for you.
Sure.
Yeah, everybody gets a notification.
Everyone
Alex,
gets
it's
like
right
a
here.
frontal picture at your worst
It's
part.
just all dick pics.
It's all a compilation of like the worst part, like worst looking, and it's just posted straight to everyone that you like, specifically that you know at the time, like even new acquaintances.
Oh, not the whole world.
I
I
have
think that would be funny.
Another one for that. I think you would be surprised to know how much poop particles are just around you and your house all the time and how much you eat.
What? But Alex, would you be okay with me, with mine?
what do you mean with you? With yours?
Every time.
With mine, yes, your wish is granted, but every single time that you shit, there's a picture uploaded at your worst part during that shit, like a singular picture of like the worst part of it posted on your social media.
Sure.
Everyone knows that's the worst part of your shit,
I give a fuck.
and so you're comfortable with that,
Absolutely. I don't give a
guys. Tune in to Just Giving Up
Only
in
fans page.
in a few weeks from now, because Alex just consented to a very fun video. He just consented to me taking pictures of him
What's
while
your
he's
wish,
shitting.
AJ?
Yeah, it's
AJ, what's your
it's
wish?
very fun for AJ. He likes seeing poop come out of my ass. He's a fucking weirdo. So.
I'm more happy about Alex being in a vulnerable state
and
and
AJ being underneath that vulnerable state where I shit on his face.
no.
AJ, what's your
no.
wish?
AJ wants that.
Oh, I need a wish.
To lie underneath Alex's ass when he shits.
Fuck. What is something that can't be counterable?
He regrets that all.
I'm not gonna lie. We only have like 5 minutes, so
Was
you
the
need
last
to
one?
wish faster.
Wish faster. I wish Zach was living.
Congratulations,
Oh, no.
dude.
I didn't realize he was
Yes!
dead.
Yes.
I didn't realize Zach was dead.
No,
I guess I would
no.
die and come back to life. I don't
No,
know.
I just
I'm
wish.
so happy
What do
you're
you mean?
living.
I also am happy you're living, but what is your counter to that?
I don't know. I think I would probably die and come back to life repeatedly, and it would be awful for me.
Granted, but he's doing bad.
Yeah, what do you do if you wish for something you already have? I don't know.
Be grateful.
Zach is living. He is now just full of cancer.
No.
because
sorry,
he's
Zach.
made-
Why do you keep saying that?
he
dude?
is now just riddled with cancer
What
because
the fuck?
everything
Why do you
is
keep bringing up
outgrown.
cancer?
It has
What-
to be
what-
the bat. He wished for me to be alive, and I am. So something bad has to happen.
Yeah, the cancer's become alive.
I go to
No,
the
I
doctor.
need
riddled with
Zach. I
cancer.
need Zach's answer.
I don't know. The worst-
Granted,
I think
but
I just constantly die and come back to life, and it's bad for me.
granted, but you feel
Jeez.
bad.
Granted, but you feel bad.
And nothing changed.
And he finished the podcast.
Jeez.
I don't know.
It's like
For the
try
last
one, Alex. Try one.
I have no idea what the fuck you're saying.
I said my wish was Zach to be alive. What is your negative?
My negative is thank you for watching. This has been the Make Beyond Belief podcast, and I hope you have a great night.
Alex just ended the podcast.
yeah, Alex just ended the podcast.
Alex
What
wished
is
for
ended
end
there?
the podcast.
Yeah,
Is it not the end of it?
we saw
It is now.
Alex, AJ, I said go fast, and he immediately said something.
Wait,
You'd
so
think-
how much time do we have left?
The,
4
the
minutes.
podcast is
4
done.
minutes. Oh my god! I thought it was
No,
like
no,
10
no,
minutes.
it's done. It's
We're
done.
4
He did
minutes
it.
I'm so sorry.
yeah, it's
I thought-
done. He ended it. It's done.
Yeah,
How
it's
dare
done.
you, Alex?
I thought it was the
How
end.
fucking
It's a
dare you.
fucking short one for our audience. Not that anyone other than Ryan, you hear me, listen
Yeah,
to the
Ryan.
whole thing.
The fuck, Ryan.
Stefan does barely.
I usually do.
Oh, thank you. My wish is Zach listens to the whole podcast every single time we.
Thank you
we-
for
I
your
know I'm
service,
behind at
Zach.
least one. I'm screwed. I die. I don't think I watched the
say
last
say
one.
a negative. Zach listens to every podcast.
They're all at once, and I can't understand anything.
They're all at once, and he hears nothing.